What are the top 4 countries with the most amount of scammers?
Pakistan.
No, we're not on the list. Why do you always blame Pakistan, bro?
Bro, if the Pakistan is not on the list, this list is sponsored by Pakistan. Trust me.
Okay, well, they're not on the list. But your country's on the list?
India?
Yeah, India's number 2.
I don't believe it. I don't believe this list. Sri Lanka?
No, they're not on the list.
Nepal?
No, they're not on the list.
Bangladesh?
No, they're not on the list. Why are you saying about South Asian countries?
Bro, all the Asians, but India is in the list?
Yeah, because that's where the second round most scammers are from the world.
China?
China's number 4. That's good. Country number 3 is north of China and India. Think about the biggest country in the world.
Canada?
Canada's north of China and India.
It's the biggest.
It's not the biggest country in the world. It's the second biggest. Think about Vladimir Putin.
Russia.
Russia has the third amount of most scammers in the world.
But Pakistan is not there.
No, it's not on the list.
Bro, I don't trust it, bro.
Okay, number 1. Think about Africa. Bitcoin scammers.
You?
What?
You are a scammer.
No, I'm not. No, it's in Africa, bro.
South Africa?
No, north of it, I think.
Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria's number 1.
I knew that. These guys on my car.
Imagine they call Nigerian the most scammer. Number 1 from African country. Nigeria is the most scammer around the world. Now, how can you tell? People are saying that white people are the most, but no, now they are saying that Nigerians are the most. I don't know what is going on. No. They say Nigeria is the most scammer around the world. These people are saying it too. They put Nigeria number 1 in African country. Now imagine now when you are African and you travel abroad, they say African is the most, because they will see black African as the most scammer. The most scammer. You see how Nigeria done spoiling around the country. You see how Nigeria do. Hi. Although, what's this video from South Africa?
Most of South Africans, they say foreigners, they sell drugs. So Tina, come and tell them, but they sell drugs, and then now the problem is our very own brothers and sisters. I don't know what bazuzani. Nanku baba bekazindlulela uvumelana nalento engikhulumayo.
Sorry, angazi umuntu omdala. We're crying. These guys, they're selling drugs. They steal something in our house.
Yes.
We don't want this guy. They must go.
Hey. Yeah, but you do think the government just let them?
No, government is a criminal government. ANC is African nation, nice criminal. ANC, I talk about ANC. I'm an ANC guy, but as an African, nice criminal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Nizwele.
Yeah.
And then you kuna machita ploma la mashopu. Why is that?
They buy drugs.
Okay, thank you for Chile. Why sila extreme park zone 5, zone 4, zone 2 ne? Zone 2 ngapha.
Yeah,
yes. Nakuba msipho uvumelana nathi.
I have one particular problem with South Africans. Foreigners are selling drugs, but you are the one buying it. Because you can stop buying it. When you stop buying it, they will not sell it for you. Because they are selling drugs, you are the one buying it. Now, who are you going to blame? Understand? Now, you see how the thing goes on? You should stop buying it so that they will not be selling it. When you stop buying it, they will not be selling it. Then, because when you are selling something and people are not buying it, how will they be making money? But you people keep buying it, and the same you people keep coming out and complaining. That is when I only have problems with South Africa. But I like the South African, the way they take their decisions, and they say, no, is there that man? You say foreigners must go. Yeah, that is correct decision. Which is, I sitting here and I support it. Foreigner must go so that you can build your country. Yes, the way you build your country and South Africa is looking good. Try them to go back to their country, make them come meet us home here so that we can build our country good. Also, I really support the South Africa energy and South Africa tension. I just want to appreciate you for your that support, that your energy. Yes, me too. I like you to vibe with energy. Foreigner must go, yes. we are ready to go back to our country, to go and fix our country. Maybe in upcoming generation to come, maybe South Africa also will visit Nigeria as they are abroad, like the way Nigerians are visiting them now. It's just like the time where Nigerians telling Ghana must go, and Ghana, it's not easy for them. They go back to their country, and today Nigerians want to visit Ghana. This life not turn by turn. Although, watch this video.
So I made a video about old Nigerian newspaper with a headline stating that the Nigerian government spent almost $61 billion to free South Africa and others during apartheid moment. And most South Africans are saying that such thing never happened. And most South Africans are saying that their leaders has denied this story time and time again. And most are saying that they need proof, they need to see the bank detail. You know, it's just funny. You can read the comments here. But the truth is that I had to take my time and research about this deeper. And I found out that Nigeria truly spent a lot of money helping South Africa. And I'm going to read it here for you. You see, in 1970, the Nigeria alone provided $5 million annually to the ANC and the Pan-African Congress, PAC. In 1976, the Nigeria set up the South African Relief Fund, destined to bring relief to the victims of the apartheid regime in South Africa, providing educational opportunities to them and promote general welfare. To cut the story short, from 1960 to 1995, Nigerian government spent almost $61 billion to help South Africa. And they even lost 41 billion because they refused to sell oil to the apartheid government in South Africa. So it was not something that is hidden. You can check it online. You can research about it yourself if you're South African. So if you guys are saying that the money was not spent on South Africans, black South Africans, I may agree with you. Maybe the politicians share the money. But the truth is that whenever there is war, whether regional war, civil war, world war, whatever it is, money laundering is always high. The chance of people laundering money is always high. And that is because during war, people that make profit are those that are selling weapon. All right. So it's not just a must that if the government, any government want to help any country, they are going to send cash. No, military aid is part of it. All right. But this case here, Nigeria contributed. Most Nigerians contributed. And mind you, the currency of Nigeria at that time was not what it is today. Their currency rate was equal to dollar. So it is not new. But if you say that Nigeria should not be coming to your country, that's not a problem for me. And just because Nigerian government or Nigerians contributed to free South Africa during their tough moment, does not mean that the Nigerians should be flocking into your country as they wish. So they must follow the rule. So no doubt, Nigeria truly helps South Africa. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Nigeria.
At the end of the video, I'm going to share a clip of Soweto residents raising concerns and pleading foreign nationals to come back and operate their businesses. So this was, the source is City Press, that's the source. I'll share at the end, but now let me just express my views. As I said, these things of foreigners, it's just jealousy. South Africans pretend to hate foreigners on social media. In real life, they live with them, they borrow each other money, they smoke together, they drink together. Foreign guys sleep with South African women. This is the reality. Then on social media, they make it seem as if there's war. There's no war still. It's just jealousy. So in Soweto, the Dula operation came. I don't know what exactly happened. And then they shut down businesses of Abo, my friend. And then, yeah, businesses were closed. I don't know for how long. Then Bush residents started to struggle. They started struggling. They can't get tomato. They can't get onions. They can't get small groceries that they need every day. They can't, because now they have to travel to town, which is expensive. They must travel, meaning now you are paying for a taxi, and on top of that, you must still buy your goods. You go to Abo ShopRite, you know, it's a struggle and difficult for them. So now they realize, okay, now we are living with reality, and reality is we need them. And then this is why they called City Press and Express their plea, their cry, and so on. This is the problem I'm always concerned about. When you fight for people, for certain things or certain issue, as a leader or leaders or organization, you must have a backup plan so that if you win the battle, you can just engage and start operating with what you think would work, which is solutions. Remember, it's solutions, not competition, but solutions. That's what I believe leaders should do. You get advocating McKinsey, they be like, foreigner this, the foreigner that, we're gonna chase them this, but they don't say what solutions they'll bring. They don't tell you whether they will gonna fund you, establish, come up with a program that will educate you, to guide you on how to run a successful business. They don't. They just say things they want you to hear to provoke your emotions. To do the operation, they have no solutions. If you close these businesses or chase them, what solutions do you have for locals? We need food. No matter how bad the economy is, we still need to eat. Eating is what keeps us alive and keeps us going. We need food every day. Now we're not the shop, and then there's no solutions to offer. There's one thing. It's only few South Africans that, black South Africans that at least are into business, but majority, they don't. I don't blame them, and I'm not saying Ukuti, Uslima, or you're stupid, not at all. The reason why you're not good in business is because you were not taught, you were not educated. Business is not pap and place where you just wake up and think I'm gonna, it requires patience, commitment, hard work, and discipline. That's very important. A black South African to wake up 5 o'clock. In fact, I'm trying to go and this. That's a black South African. Tomorrow there's a gig. Zoto Wabantu is coming to strip naked. In fact, let's close. We need to show. We're gonna miss the show. We're gonna miss the show. Skomota is coming. You want to miss Skomota? Those are the things. Once you start a business, there must be sacrifices that you are also going to make. A South African, if the business, and this is why you don't find all my friends all over the place, because this business keep them busy, takes a lot of their time. They must always be updated with stock, e-stock. They must be updated with the staff and then the sale. There's a lot of things in business than you can imagine. So when a black person, you are not ready because you are not taught, you were not introduced to the business, to this business industry thing. You are used to looking for a job and working for whoever, whatever. So shout out to black South Africans who are running successful business. May you keep up the good job. And I think people like in my era, my age, in 30s, in late 20s, it's going to be difficult to even teach them. There are those who will be teachable, but it's going to be difficult, which is why such things as business, we must be introduced to us at a young age, just to have an idea. You get something like farming. Farming, you see why it's a good. Most of the farmers in South Africa are farmers, and they are good at what they're doing. It's not because they were born with that thing. They were taught during apartheid, slavery, all those 60s or so on. They had all the time to learn. They were taught. So they were using black people as slaves to do the labor work. At the same time, they were gaining more knowledge, experience. They were learning. As they learn, they will pass their knowledge, their wisdom to their kids, to their families, extended family. They build a legacy out of it. That is why you see, and then I see it even today. You find a dad with his 2-year-old kid who are farmers. They go to auction together. Those are the things. And it when I'm a black person, you don't have time to spend with your kids. You only worried about groove. You are at the parks, dancing with girls, drinking alcohol, doing stupid things that you're not supposed to be doing at this age of yours. And that is costing you. Now you are jealous for Abu, my friend. You are jealous for farmers You are even killing them. All my friends, you are shutting their business. You are looting from them because you have nothing to do. You have nothing to do. Even give us the land and so on. If they give you a land as a black person, one thing I know is Ukuti. A lot won't survive. It's only few. The best idea most of black people have will use when they get a land, or if they get a land, they will build a shack, rent it out to Zimbabweans, and then tomorrow complain about the same Zimbabweans that they are renting their mukuku to. Most of them won't have, you won't know what to do. It's not easy to work on a land. You need financial stability. You need finance. You know, it's not easy, guys. So these leaders and these people must come with solutions. When they say they raise whatever they're raising, they must come with solutions on how they're going to make it work, improve it, or better. Things like farming and business, as I said, it's a process. You need to be patient, guys. You don't just get it or succeed out of the blue. It takes time. It takes years. It takes a lot of development. There must be process. You must go through challenges of hard time. Your animals or your plants will die. You will lose money. You will lose profit. So that it will equip you, prepare you to do better and be better. And the day you are ready out of that experience, I'm telling you, you'll be the baddest. You will be the baddest man, baddest woman in business sector, in farming, and so on. So prevent these things of Abraham, they close their attack shop, whatever. As long as they don't have solutions or backup plan, ignore that, because now you are struggling. And then black South Africans who are struggling, who are supporting this thing of closing down businesses of my friend, are living in town, so it's easy for them. They can go to filling station, which you guys call garage. They're not far from Pick and Pay, ShopRite, malls. It's easy. They can get their needs and wants at any time. Where now from ACAS, you are going to struggle if you close those people's business down, because there's no South African that is going to engage or take over. There's no, it's only few. It's only few, but they're not enough. The capacity is not enough. You will need Panado. You from work, you are tired, you don't have energy, you are not feeling well, you can't cook. You need chips, mazamban, chips, bread. You need these things. Do you see that somehow, if you put the hate aside, you need this, my friends. They make it different. Yes, they sell expired water, but they make it different. So let us think. Do not be driven by emotions. We need to kill that thing of being driven by emotions and start using logic. You know, we must start thinking, guys. Anyway, all the best.
This is what community members said.
We're South African citizens. We're proud of our country. We're not half of. We're South Africa. Only if a war starts, we'll die here. We're going nowhere. Let me tell you a secret. Come closer. Come closer. That is why African countries tell you not to be xenophobic. If there was a war in South Africa, not all South Africans are as brave as you, comrade, are willing to die in this country by all means. Some of them would want to seek refuge in other African countries. But this won't happen if constantly there are individuals that are being xenophobic. And there's a growing collective number in South Africa that are very xenophobic. But we're trying to reduce that number by preaching that, you know what, we're all Africans. Let's help one another. Because we never know. This life thing, look what happened with COVID. Life is just unpredictable. Let's be united as African people, you know? And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, but does this give the right for other African countries to come into our country and then start messing things up for us? No, it doesn't give them the right. And I hope law enforcement does its job in enforcing these laws and making sure that my African brothers who are doing illegal things here in this country are prosecuted. But it also doesn't give you the right to be xenophobic and attack my African brothers' country of origin.
For those of you who are thinking that Nigeria is going to be a better place, maybe who believe in the future Nigeria will change, you know. So let me just tell you one thing. Your grandfather waited for better Nigeria until you're alive. Doesn't see a better Nigeria. Your father also waited for better Nigeria. And you are also waiting for better Nigeria. And your children also is going to believe that Nigeria is going to be better. You know, some of you don't know the hand that you hold here. And some of you don't know the meaning of colonization. If you know the meaning of colonization, you will stand up to fight, to liberate yourself. As those people that went to protest last time, they went to protest, and the people they arrested, they're not charging them for terrorists. Why don't Nigerians, all Nigerians in Western Nigerians, to follow Igbos, sit at home? Sit at home. What is wrong with that? Nobody will come your home, come unalive you. Nobody will come your home, come take you as a terrorist. No. You take one day in a week. You put this day is sit at home. In Edo State, in Ebta State, in Northern Nigeria, in Southwest, in all this, the area they call South. All people sit at home. What is wrong with that? Instead of you to go, you say your protest, wasting your time, wasting your energy, you declare sit at home. So what is wrong with that? Somebody has to sacrifice himself. Declare sit at home. And what is wrong with that? Everybody sit at home. As government don't want to change. We force this our corona masters. They bring change. We're only fighting to change, to bring something so that our children, our generation to come will have better life. We are just a freedom fighter. Nobody is paying us. We are doing it through our heart because we love humanity. We love, for me particular, I love to use natural things to live in this natural world. You cannot stay there. Somebody bring papers. Come. You want to put inside your eyes. And you sit down, open your eyes, somebody put papers inside your eyes. No, but that one is not going to. It's not a wonderful thing. Then we have to rise to put this government down. To bring the better government. To change our laws. To build our system according to our traditions. What is wrong with that? Look at what they are doing with Nnamdi, and you guys are laughing. Hey, he used to die there, this and that, you have to die. Nnamdi just said, he don't care if they're not like him. He doesn't care. He's just a freedom fighter. You see, he has made name, everybody knows him. He wants freedom. He wants black people to free. That's how that is what he wants. If you don't know. And they are laughing. It's of you to stand by anybody that come out to stand by the person. You have not one day do protest for Nnamdi for them to release him. Because he's innocent. He's just talking. He's just talking with his mouth. And just saying reality. And your leader said insult them. Who are they? They will tell you, do you know who I am? Who are you? Yeah, I don't want to know who you are. Who you are is not important. See, in this country, I enter in 2013 or 14. I enter a train with a Switzerland president, the same train, with no escort. Only he entered first class when I entered second class. That is only different. But the same train. That one said, even if abusing, you don't care. You cannot say, this person insults me, I have to jail. No, they don't do that. They have their own way of life. It's only your leader said they insult them. And this one said, they insult my tribe. Somebody who is angry how the system of Nigeria is going. Even if it can call my mother self idiot. I don't care because he's angry and he say he sought your elders. He was not respected. Let me clear you something. Let me open it up for you. No, Igbos have the way we live. Okay, since I started exist. Okay, the only king we have in my community is only two. One have died before this one now. Okay, two king. Before we doesn't have no king. Here we have one man, that man is anytime people. The man said he's not even rich. He live in the mud house. Nobody is paying him. He's just doing it by his own, it's normal to serve his community. He don't get bribe, he don't get nothing. He just go there, tell you reality. People go there, go complain some problem they have. You settle the problem with them. Sometimes you can settle it alone, or sometimes they call people, they see that this. So Igbos doesn't care. That is not our way. Our way, let me tell you something. The only people that have democracy in this world is Igbos. Do you know how we live that time? When somebody do bad thing or steal or something like that, and they deny it, they will bring him, he come and swear. After swearing finish, he go back to his house with family. So what is wrong with that? You better they come put you in jail. You can't start to wait long time for your trial. After maybe you stay like maybe you stay like 6 months. After that, they are judge you innocent. If they're innocent, they now let you go. They will not pay you anything. That 6 months you waste there is nonsense. It's nonsense. Wasting 6 months there, do you know how much you will make in the 6 months time? After judge will now say, we don't find the person guilty, and the person now will go. Do you prefer that life more than our own system? No, our system is better. Our tradition is best. If you sway. If it's not, nothing will happen with you. You go and stay with the family. Even if you refuse to go, they can use your name and swear for you. But nobody will arrest you because we don't have jail to jail someone. There's nothing like jail. There's nothing like prison. So, which life is better? Some people say, that time somebody can do. No. Do you know that in America now, sometimes the unalive people, they give somebody 100 years or they unalive you? What kind of nonsense is that? So, okay, look at this one guy, they gave him 100 years. They gave him 100 years in America. I think I saw the video, I think the day before he said something like that. This guy stay in the jail almost 40-something years. And after they find out that it's not real, it's not him, commit the crime. The boy was said how long? 40-something years in jail. These people brought different things for us, changing our names, changing our culture. I don't know. They showed you that this is a slave. If you go to church, you do baptize to your kid. You say, take your kid to church. They go baptize your kid. They change the name you gave to your kid. Give English name to your kid. That is colonization. That is slavery. When you buy a dog, you give your dog name, no? That's what they're doing. You're like animal to them. You're like animal. They take you to church, they give the name. They change the name, your native name. They not get English name. That is they take you as animal and they change your name. Oh, time we have to wake up. Time we have to understand this life. Time we have to calculate how this life works so that we can know how to follow it.
My fellow South Africans, so some of my followers have been asking me to do research to find out if Nigeria gave $61 billion to South Africa to fight apartheid. No, they did not give $61 billion, okay? They sponsored the ANC with $5 million, okay? And then the Nigerian government set up a South African relief fund for students from South Africa to go and study in Nigeria. I don't know how many students went to Nigeria and studied. Okay, I never heard of that. You see what I mean? People were donating. They were donating to the cause in Nigeria, or they were donating to the cause, you know, so that we South Africans can go and study there. But I don't remember South Africans going to study there. Maybe amongst the elites took advantage of that, you know. But I don't remember South Africans going there to study. I never heard of that. I've never heard a revolutionary speak of that. I never heard a comrade speak of that. I never had a South African citizen who was born in the 60s who spoke of that. You see what I mean? So you knowing Nigerians, you know, it's most likely that that money was looted. It never got here. Okay? And then the third thing they did is, out of the 30 million people in South Africa who were under apartheid during those times, they only gave 300 passports. Okay? So they were only willing to have 300 people. Okay? Only 300 people from South Africa to go there out of the 30 million blacks in South Africa who were living under apartheid. So which means, okay, they were only willing to have 300. Okay? They were not willing to have more. So they only gave 300 passports. Okay? Here in South Africa, we have more than 1 million Nigerians who live here. Okay? So they cannot say that we're xenophobic or we don't appreciate. We appreciate. In fact, we appreciate more than them, more than they appreciated us during apartheid. They are here now, more than 1 million. They gave us 300 passports, okay? And then the fourth thing they did, they set up a committee, okay, to spearhead the fight against apartheid in Nigeria, okay? You see what I mean? Even that committee was funded, but we never saw those funds in South Africa as well. You see what I mean? So you cannot say that you gave us money when we never saw the funds. You know, what I'm picking up here with all this, this funding that was allocated to South Africans to fight apartheid during those times, it was all looted by these secret societies. So our struggle at that time was an excuse to loot money. Money that was supposed to be given to us, probably given by the citizens of those countries, that were looted by those in power at that time. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up here. So no, they never gave us 61 billion. Okay? They never gave us 61 billion. That is absolutely a lie. Okay? They never give us. And then in that funding, the South African relief funds, you know, they raised almost about $10 million. Okay? The way we were struggling in South Africa, imagine we had $15 million. We were looting, running around, waiting for us to grab a hold of it so that we can fight apartheid. The way we were struggling to fight apartheid. So for you to say 61 billion, that's blowing it out of proportion. It is unreal. It's not realistic. There's no way we can struggle so much. And all along, there's 61 billion that was given to us to fight apartheid. Okay, guys? So yeah, man. So yeah, a lot of people ate because of apartheid. Okay? Not us in South Africa, but a lot of people, a lot of countries, especially in Africa, they ate because of apartheid. The funding that was meant to fight apartheid, a lot of those countries who received the funding, they ate. The same thing that they are doing today now in Africa. You know, when they send aid, they eat it. You know, so yeah, man, it's corruption. It's always been there. Umnomnyama is very corrupt. It's very corruptible as well. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm picking up. Umnomnyama is very corruptible. He will kill his whole family for a dime. You see, yeah, that's what I'm picking up, guys, you know. So if there was funding, we never got it. Okay? You see what I mean? If they say there were arms, we never got it. In fact, there's this MK member here now who told me that no, the arms, apparently they gave the arms, okay, but Ucho Slovo sent them to other countries. So that's the excuse they're giving to me now, that the arms were sent to other countries. Yeah, man, it's all bullshit stuff, you know, it's nonsense, man, you know. But yeah, I'm glad, Tina, Ndomnyama Manje, we are realizing that, hey, we got played heavily, not kancane, we got played. sizunyiwe straight, uyayibona, sizunyiwe nyhani, kudlalwe ngathi ngamandla futhi, uyabona, lusizi futhi ingxaki yethu. Asazi uba kuzolunga nini, but masithembe izinto zizolunga. The more sivuka, the more sirealize ukuthi hayi bingekho yonke le nto le, uyayibona. Bless.
I hope your ear open to understand that it's not 61 billions. You understand? Now, I hope you people all understand the explanations. Some people say $5 million. Yes, then. So now, it's not only Nigeria that helps South Africa. We have other countries, Ghana, Senegal, Uganda, Kenya, and many other African countries that help South Africa. But why Nigerians is the one claiming the title? Nigerians is claiming the title because they think that South Africa is boom, boom, boom. Everybody wants to go there and make money, and that is the reason why Nigerians are now find out. Because I remember in Ghana, you will hear a lot of Nigerians say, "Oh, we are the one giving you light. We are the one giving you light. We are the one did this." But I don't understand. Like, that thing is free. Even you are the one giving. Are you giving it for free? That's my questions. Are you giving it for free? No. The answer is no, because you are not giving it for free. Yes. And some Nigerians are saying that they are the one giving. They give South Africa 61 billion, and they all still again. Who populate the news now? Who make the news who make the news go viral most on TikTok? I'm the one. Go and check. Yes, go and check. I'm the one that make the news go viral most on TikTok. Go and check. Understand? Yes. I make the video, especially when that one particular woman, I make the video wake up and go viral. People are talking about it. People are attacking me. Some people report that video, but the video still did there. Yes. Okay. God bless everybody. My name is Master Manager Nigeria News. I just want to appreciate everybody. Yes, I just want to appreciate all of you. Don't forget to subscribe. And I still, most of people who are sending me video, I still have a lot of video on my diary to publish about this South Africa things. The video is there, and I'll make sure all the video you are sharing to me, I'll make sure I publish all of them. If you didn't see your own way share to me, maybe you'll see it in my next video, okay? So don't forget to subscribe. God bless everybody, and bye-bye for now. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to Master Manager Nigeria News. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe.